Hey there! In this video, I'll show you how to add an AI companion to your Twitch and YouTube streams.
Oh, just perfect, darling. Spent half the day napping and the other half judging humans.
This incredible tool can respond to your stream chat messages triggered by a special command, adopting any personality and traits you choose, and read its replies aloud using text-to-speech. It's like having a co-host that can entertain and engage your audience, making your streams more dynamic and fun. I'll guide you through the entire setup process and show you how to customize it to fit your style. Let's get started. Before we dive into the setup, let's go over a few essentials. This widget requires a free StreamElements account. You'll just need to log in with your Twitch or YouTube account for it to work. You'll also need an OpenAI API key to power the AI features. While it's not free to use and the minimum amount of credits you can purchase is $5, it's very cost-effective. Typically, one interaction costs around 1/100 of a cent. For instance, if your AI responds to 1,000 chat messages in a stream, it will cost you approximately 10 cents. Alternatively, you can use the widget without an API key as a TTS companion that reads out messages triggered by a command without generating its own responses at no additional cost.
Hello Kudos.tv.
First, let's set up your OpenAI API account. Head over to the OpenAI API page and sign up. Fill out the form, verify your email, and log in to your account. Don't forget to verify your phone number and add your payment details. Then purchase the credits. Don't forget that the minimum amount is $5, and you'll be ready to create your personal API key. Next, navigate to your OpenAI dashboard and open the API Keys tab. Create a new secret key, name it, and save it securely. It's very important to copy and save this key because not only is it essential for your widget to function properly, but you only have one chance to access it. You won't be able to copy it from the OpenAI dashboard after it's created. Also, remember to keep this key private and do not share it with anyone. Now, let's set up the widget on StreamElements. First, log in to StreamElements with your YouTube or Twitch account. Once logged in, navigate to the widget folder in the package you've downloaded. Inside, you'll find files corresponding to different streaming platforms. Choose the file that matches your platform and double-click to install it. After installing, go to your StreamElements dashboard and click the Edit button on the widget you just installed. Select the AI Companion layer and go to the AI Model Settings section. Here, paste your OpenAI API key into the corresponding field. Make sure to click Save in the top right corner to apply your changes. Now your widget is set up and ready for customization. And now for the fun part, customization. This widget comes with a lot of customization options to make it truly your own. We'll quickly go through each section, but for a more detailed explanation of every parameter, be sure to check out the full setup guide that covers everything in depth and will be your go-to resource for understanding all the available settings. Link is in the description. Also, before we proceed, remember, after making any tweaks and modifications, you need to press the Save button to apply your changes. If you don't press Save, you'll only see the changes in your StreamElements dashboard, but they won't update on your stream. The AI model settings are crucial for customizing responses and controlling costs. You can choose between two models, GPT 3.5, which is perfect for general use and provides high-quality responses at a low cost, and GPT 4.0, which offers more advanced interactions and a deeper understanding of context, but at a higher cost. You'll also need to set the maximum response tokens. Tokens measure the length of text, longer responses use more tokens, which also affects cost. We recommend setting the max response tokens to around 100 for a good balance between detail and cost. Next, use the personality prefix to define your AI's character and style. This short prompt guides how your AI responds to chat messages, making interactions consistent and engaging. Lastly, enable conversation history if you want your AI to remember past interactions. This feature enhances the chat experience by making responses more contextually relevant, but keep in mind it increases token usage. Understanding token usage is key to managing costs. Each interaction includes several components that contribute to the total token count. The personality prefix, chat messages, generated responses, and conversation history. The personality prefix is a short setup that defines your AI's character and style, typically using a small number of tokens. Chat messages from your viewers and the AI's generated responses also count as tokens. If you enable conversation history, previous messages are included in the token count, adding to the total usage. To give you a clear picture, we've provided a detailed guide with examples in the full setup guide. This guide explains how each component impacts token usage and offers practical tips to help you optimize your settings. By understanding and managing these factors, you can control costs effectively while ensuring engaging interactions. Now, let's customize the text-to-speech capabilities of your companion. First, you can enable or disable the voice feature. Next, you can choose from 206 different voices available in 69 languages, ensuring that you find the perfect match for your stream's style and audience. Lastly, adjust the volume of the voice to make sure it's clear and balanced with the other sounds in your stream. Next, let's adjust the appearance and behavior of the text box to match your stream's theme. You can tweak various settings to ensure it fits seamlessly with your layout. First, you have the option to enable or disable the text box display. If enabled, you can adjust the position and size of the text box to place it exactly where you want on the screen. Choose from a wide selection of Google fonts to find the perfect style for your text and set the font weight to control the thickness. You can also customize the text color, background color, and border color to match your stream's aesthetics. Additionally, you can adjust the box border size and the corner roundness to create the desired look. These settings help you make the text box visually appealing and easy to read, enhancing the overall viewing experience for your audience. This section allows you to customize the visual representation of your AI companion, making it an engaging part of your stream. There are 3 main ways to use this feature. First, you can choose from 3 pre-made characters available in the widget. These characters come with preset animations and are ready to integrate into your stream without any additional setup. Second, if you prefer a more personalized touch, you can upload your own custom images or GIFs. This allows you to create a unique character that perfectly matches your stream's theme. You'll need 2 images or GIFs, one for the idle state when your character is not speaking, and one for the talking state when your character is responding to chat messages. This provides a more dynamic and engaging visual effect. To upload a custom character, select the custom character option in the widget settings. Upload your idle state image, then upload your talking state image. Adjust the transform points and animation settings to fine-tune your character's movements. Third, you can disable character images entirely if you prefer a simpler look. To do this, select the custom character option and leave both the idle and talking image slots empty. This will ensure that the widget operates without displaying any character images. Additionally, the animation settings control how your character moves and reacts during interactions. You can adjust the transform point, which defines the pivot point around which your character will move. The image open threshold setting determines when to switch from the idle image to the talking image. Lastly, the scale animation multipliers control the intensity of the character's animation along the X and Y axis, allowing you to make the movements more exaggerated or subtle. Now, let's configure the specific commands that your viewers can use to interact with your AI companion. There are 2 main types: AI interaction commands and text-to-speech commands. First, set up the interaction command, which lets viewers ask questions or engage with the AI. By default, it is set to ask, but you can customize it to your liking. Next, set up the TTS command that allows viewers to have their messages read aloud. It is set to say by default. You can change this command as needed too. To manage interactions and prevent spam, you can define cooldown periods between commands. This ensures the AI has time to respond appropriately. You can also set permissions for bypassing cooldowns and skipping the command queue, typically for moderators or higher-ranking users. Lastly, define who can use these commands by setting the authentication levels. For example, you might allow all viewers to use the ask command but restrict the say command to subscribers or VIPs and vice versa. Before we add the widget to your streaming software, make sure you've pressed save after making all your tweaks and modifications in StreamElements. Without saving, the changes won't update on your stream. Start by copying the URL of your widget from the StreamElements dashboard. Then open OBS Studio and in the Sources section, click Add Source and select Browser from the list of source types. Give the source a name and click OK, then paste the URL you copied into the URL field and set the width to 1920 and the height to 1080. Make sure to check the Control Audio via OBS checkbox and click OK to add the source. Next, go to the Advanced Audio Properties at the bottom left corner of the Audio Mixer section. Set the audio monitoring for your browser source to monitor an output and click Close to finish. Your widget should now be fully integrated into OBS Studio. For Streamlabs Desktop, copy the URL of your widget from the StreamElements dashboard. Open Streamlabs Desktop and in the Sources section, click Add a new source and select Browser Source. Give the source a name and click Add Source again. Paste the URL you copied into the URL field and set the width to 1920 and the height to 1080 and check the Control Audio via Streamlabs Desktop checkbox. Then, go to the Advanced Audio settings in the Mixer section. Open the audio parameters for your browser source and set the audio monitoring to monitor an output. And that's it. Your widget should now be fully integrated into Streamlabs Desktop. Testing your widget is a crucial step to ensure everything is working smoothly. First, add the widget to your streaming software and make sure audio monitoring is enabled. Then you can send some test commands in your Twitch chat while you're offline to see how the AI responds inside your streaming software and adjust it accordingly. Check the voice settings to ensure the TTS is clear and at the right volume. Verify that the text box is visible and properly positioned and that the text is easy to read. Look at the character animations to make sure they transition smoothly between idle and talking states. Make any necessary adjustments based on what you observed during these tests. By fine-tuning these settings, you can provide a better experience both for you and your viewers. Creating a compelling personality for your AI involves advanced prompting techniques. Let's go over some key strategies to help you tailor your AI's responses to match your stream's atmosphere. First, manage response length by adding specific instructions at the end of your personality prompt. For example, you could say, reply with 2 sentences max. This helps control token usage and ensures responses are concise. Provide direct instructions to the AI to guide its behavior. Clear and concise prompts work best. Instead of saying, can you act like Tony Stark and be funny, say, you are Tony Stark, be witty and humorous.
Hoppin' and boppin', just like a chonky bunny should. How about you, fellow meme lord? Rabbit face sparkles.
Prioritize key traits by listing the most important characteristics first. If, let's say, friendliness is crucial, start with that. For example, you are a friendly and knowledgeable assistant. Be clear and concise in your responses. Get creative with unique character traits. You can define unconventional traits to make your AI behave in entertaining ways. For instance, you are a quirky inventor who believes every problem can be solved with duct tape and rubber bands.
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Remember, you can also incorporate information about yourself to make interactions more personal. For example, you are a sarcastic friend who enjoys playfully roasting kudos.
Of course, I like kudos. Who else would feed me treats and let me knock over their stuff on stream? Plus, teasing him is the highlight of my day.
By following these strategies, you can create a unique and engaging personality for your AI that enhances your stream. For more detailed tips and examples, check out the text version of the setup guide, and that's it. Your AI Stream Companion widget is now set up and ready to enhance your streams. Remember to keep tweaking and customizing the settings to find what works best for you and your audience. If you have any questions or run into any issues, be sure to check out the detailed text guide linked in the description, or feel free to reach out for help. Thanks for watching and happy streaming.